A honeymoon in Hawaii? That's ridiculous. Why on earth would you want to go somewhere so far away? Wouldn't Florida be much better? Good evening, Lily. Yes, our honeymoon is indeed in Hawaii. I've been looking forward to it immensely. It's where I've always dreamed of going. While Florida has its charms, for a honeymoon, I really wanted to venture somewhere a bit more distant, a truly special destination. I mean, we've been together for over 3 years, engaged for most of that time. This is a big step, a celebration of our commitment, and I've always pictured Hawaii as the perfect place to start our married life together. The thought of those beautiful beaches, the crystal clear water, the vibrant culture, it just feels right. Do you get what I mean? 3 years? Engaged? Honestly, it feels like nothing will be fresh or new after all that time. You're going to Hawaii? Rachel, aren't you being a bit too much of a dreamer? You need to face reality sometimes. Oh, speaking of reality, I'll need your help again next Thursday. I need your assistance once again, so you need to follow through. Again? Really, Lily? Hasn't it been barely a week since I last helped out? I just did it last Tuesday. I have my own responsibilities, you know. I've got a lot to do at home. What's the big deal? You're home every day anyway. I'm busy with work. You know, an actual job outside the house. I don't get to roll out of bed to my desk like you do. I am home every day, but that's because my job is remote, Lily. It's not like I'm just sitting around doing nothing. It's still work, and it requires my full attention. Honestly, looking after 5 children again is a bit much to ask. It's truly demanding. I mean, last time it was absolute chaos. My energy was completely drained. 3 of them are at daycare during the day, aren't they? It'll be fine. Just look after the 2 youngest, and then you just have to pick up the others. That's all. Surely you can manage that much. Don't be such a useless sister-in-law. This is all I ask of you. I hardly think that's fair, Lily. I'm not useless, and I don't appreciate being spoken to that way. I am making an effort to help you, and I value my own time and work. However, I think I can adjust my work schedule this time, so I'll agree to it, but please, this has to be the absolute last time. It's simply too much. What on earth are you talking about? Once we move in together, you'll be watching them every day. Oh, did your brother not tell you yet? Well, you'll find out eventually. Just look forward to it. What? Move in together? What are you talking about? Lily, wait, what the heck is going on here? Are you actually... going on? Why is Lily here and her children? What are they doing here? This is our honeymoon.
Well, darling, I thought it would be so much more fun if the whole family came along. The more the merrier, right? It was a bit of a struggle getting all 5 kids ready and on the plane, but we made it.
Are you actually serious right now? Do you even understand what kind of trip this is, Liam? This is our honeymoon, mine and yours. What is the meaning of this? This was absolutely not what we planned, and I was certainly not informed that Lily and her 5 children would be joining us. This is completely out of line. I cannot believe you would do something like this without telling me, without even a hint. This is supposed to be a romantic getaway, a time for us to connect and create beautiful memories.
I worked hard to get all 5 kids on that flight by myself, Rachel. It was a lot of effort. Why are you being so cold and ungrateful? Do you want a divorce because that's how you get one?
What do you mean by that? What kind of position are you speaking from, Liam? Do you truly believe that's a fair or appropriate thing to say in this situation? You are the one who completely blindsided me, who ruined our honeymoon, and now you're threatening me with divorce? That's not only unfair, it's manipulative. And you call me ungrateful? I'm supposed to be grateful that you decided to turn our honeymoon into a circus? No, Liam, I am not ungrateful. I am furious. I am shocked. I am deeply, deeply disappointed.
Anyway, Bali was more affordable with 5 kids, so I went ahead and paid for everything from our joint account. Hawaii would have been impossible with that many people, cost-wise.
Wait a minute. Are you actually serious? I am genuinely speechless right now. I am beyond shocked, beyond disbelief. So let me get this straight. You, Liam, changed our honeymoon destination to Bali, secretly arranged for Lily and her 5 children to join us, and then proceeded to use our joint savings to purchase all of their flights and accommodations, effectively bringing them along on our honeymoon? Is that actually what happened? You just took our money without asking and used it to fund a family trip that I had no knowledge of and no desire to be on? Is that the whole picture?
Exactly! You finally get it! It was a surprise! Aren't you happy? I thought you'd be thrilled!
You honestly thought I would be happy about this surprise? You truly, genuinely believe that this was something that would bring me joy and excitement? Are you out of your mind, Liam? Do you have absolutely no understanding of me whatsoever? It's a violation of trust. How could you possibly think that turning our intimate honeymoon into a chaotic family vacation with 5 children would be a welcome surprise? It's insulting, Liam. It is deeply, deeply insulting. It shows a complete lack of respect for me as your partner and for the sanctity of our relationship.
Well, Rachel, we've been together for a long time, right? I just thought more people would be more fun than just the 2 of us. You know, a big party. I thought you'd enjoy the lively atmosphere. Plus, the kids love Bali. It's very family-friendly, so it was a win-win, really. And besides, 2 people traveling alone can sometimes get a little boring, don't you think? Adding more people just adds to the excitement, the energy. It makes for better stories, more laughter, more shared experiences. I thought you'd appreciate the vibrancy.
I can't believe this. I am truly speechless. I'm utterly shocked. My mind is reeling from this.
Okay, well, hurry up and get back from the restroom. The kids are waiting for you. They're probably bored already.
I think I'm feeling a bit unwell, Liam. I'm going to go off on my own for a while. You and the others can go enjoy yourselves. Just go ahead.
What? That's so irresponsible! But fine, just hurry up and meet us. You have a role to play after all. You need to keep the kids safe and sound.
I really am not in the mood right now to be arguing like this. Just do whatever you want. Seems like you have been for a while now.
Hey, going off on your own is one thing, but this is getting ridiculous, Rachel. It's been hours. We can't even check into the hotel without you. Everyone's melting down, and so am I. This is unacceptable. Where are you? What are you doing? We're stranded here, and it's all because you decided to just disappear.
You can check in on your own, Liam. Figure it out. You're an adult, aren't you? So I think you're wise enough to get through this situation on your own.
What? Are you still mad? This is unbelievable. Is inviting my sister and her 5 kids on our honeymoon really that bad? Isn't it more fun when the whole family is together? Don't be so narrow-minded, Rachel, or I'll divorce you. You're being completely unreasonable. It was a gesture of goodwill, a way to bring our families closer. Why are you making such a big deal out of it? It's just a little bit of togetherness. You're overreacting, honestly. This is not the loving, accommodating partner I thought I was marrying.
Well, I don't know what else to tell you, but I am already back in the U.S., so take what you will from what I've just done, yeah?
What? What are you talking about? What do you mean you're back in the U.S.? How? How were you able to get back so quickly? It doesn't make sense.
I just realized that I couldn't continue with you, Liam. It just became clear to me that our relationship was fundamentally broken, so I decided to take the first available flight back home. Luckily, there was a seat. You and your family can enjoy your family vacation without me. Have a wonderful time. I hope it's everything you wanted it to be.
Wait a second, what are you saying? What is this? You went home by yourself? Are you serious? You must be out of your mind. You just abandoned me and the kids without consulting me, without a word? Are you insane, Rachel? This is absolutely insane. I can't believe you would do something so reckless, so impulsive, so disrespectful. What kind of person does that? You're completely bonkers. This is a nightmare. How could you do this to me, to us? You just walked away, really?
Isn't that the biggest boomerang you've ever seen? Just think about it, Liam. Think really deeply about what that actually means and if it's familiar to you.
Boomerang? What the heck are you even talking about, Rachel? You're making no sense and it's frustrating me so much right now.
Who was it that decided to change our honeymoon destination, to invite his sister and her 5 children to use our joint savings, all without a single word of discussion with me? Who was it who then threatened me with divorce when I expressed my very valid disappointment and anger? You, Liam. It was all you. You set this in motion. You made the decisions. And now you're complaining about me making a decision on my own? It's the very definition of a boomerang, isn't it? What goes around comes around. You created this situation with your complete disregard for my autonomy, and now you're experiencing the consequences of that disregard. This is simply a taste of your own medicine.
But I was trying to surprise you and make you happy. It was meant to be a joyful occasion, a memorable trip, that's all. I thought you'd love it, Rachel. I genuinely thought it would be a pleasant surprise, something you'd look back on fondly. I was trying to do something nice for you, something different. It was a good intention, a thoughtful gesture even. I mean, who doesn't like a surprise, especially when it involves family? I truly believed I was doing something positive for our relationship.
And I didn't ask for it, and it didn't make me happy. Not even remotely. This idiot. You are so stupid, Liam. How could you do this all behind my back, huh?
Rachel, what's happened to you? Is that really you? Are you really saying such harsh words? You've never talked to me like this before.
My patience has finally reached its breaking point, Liam. I have had enough. But don't worry, the hotel we were supposed to stay at in Bali, it seems to be child-friendly, so I'm sure you can directly negotiate with them and stay there. Even if you cancel now, you'll still have to pay the full cancellation fee anyway, so you might as well use it. You and your family can stay there. Isn't that good news? You can still enjoy your vacation. It's the least I can do, considering the circumstances. I wouldn't want your money to go to waste, after all.
That's the very least you could do, but you're going to cover all the travel expenses, right? Because you bailed on us and everything, yeah?
What? Are you serious? No, I am not participating in this trip, Liam. So no, I am certainly not covering the expenses. As for the flights, I was on the outbound flight, so I suppose I'll accept that portion. But all the other costs, like the accommodation, the activities you booked, everything else included in the travel package, you will pay for all of it. You are solely responsible for the current situation, and therefore you are solely responsible for the financial repercussions. You can't expect me to pay. That's completely absurd.
Wait a minute, that's going too far, Rachel. You can't make me pay for all of that. That's completely unfair. I never told you to go home. I didn't force you to leave. You chose to leave. You made that decision. So why should I bear the financial burden? That's not logical. It's not fair. I was trying to do something nice for you. I was trying to build our family. This is extortion! You're trying to punish me for something that was meant to be a surprise.
You didn't need to tell me to go home, Liam. Your actions spoke louder than any words ever could. You made your decisions without me. You invited your family without me, and that is precisely why I chose to leave. It's because of your actions that I decided to terminate our engagement and our relationship. And no, marriage is off the table now. That is absolutely not happening.
You're going too far, Rachel. Breaking off the engagement, that's not okay. I've already told everyone at work that we're getting married. What am I supposed to do now? Everyone knows. I can't just go back and say it's off. It's embarrassing. It's humiliating. This is a mess of your making. Think about my reputation. Think about the awkwardness.
Oh, really? Well, you can just tell them you're getting a divorce then. Though, technically, we never actually filed the marriage certificate, did we? So, I suppose it's more of an engagement cancellation. Which I think is for the best, honestly. It's better this way. Now you can truly do whatever you want without having to consult me. Though, I suppose you were doing that anyway.
You're unbelievable, Rachel. Seriously, you're acting completely out of line. Just going back to the U.S. on your own? Our honeymoon is completely ruined. What are we gonna do? This is a disaster. You've destroyed everything. Everything I had planned, everything I envisioned for us. Our beautiful honeymoon, the start of our new life together, is completely shattered because of your selfish, impulsive decision.
Oh, it was ruined the moment you brought your extended family on our honeymoon, Liam. The moment you chose to disregard my wishes and turn our intimate getaway into a chaotic family outing. It was changed to Bali because of your sister's alleged needs and her children's strict travel limitations. And who paid all the change fees? Me. And by the way, my savings account had significantly more money in it than yours. You used my money without my consent, without even a word of discussion. Did you think that was okay? You abused my trust, you stole from me, and you disrespected me in the most profound way possible. You had no right to touch that money, let alone use it to fund Lily's presence on our honeymoon.
Why are you so angry, Rachel? You're exaggerating. You're blowing this out of proportion. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just a little family trip. Why can't you see that? Why are you being so dramatic?
You can call me dramatic or whatever else you want, Liam. It doesn't change anything. I'm telling you, I am done with you. I have reached my limit. I am preparing to move out. You won't be seeing me again.
I finally got home, Rachel. And there's nothing here. What happened to all my furniture? Everything's gone. What have you done to my house?
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about right now. And excuse me, your furniture? I guess you claim everything as your own now, don't you?
This is our house. How could you just take all the furniture and leave? That's theft. I'm going to sue you for theft, Rachel. You can't just walk away with everything. It's not yours. This is an outrage.
Perhaps you should calm down and think clearly before you threaten to sue me for theft, Liam. Let's consider this logically.
Calm down! Think clearly! About what, Rachel? What is there to think about? My house is empty, my things are gone. Everything I owned, everything we built together has just disappeared. How am I supposed to be calm about that?
Well, let's see. Most of the furniture and appliances in that house, the ones you're claiming as yours, were actually purchased by me before we even got engaged. I simply took what was mine when I left. I just moved my own belongings out of a house that is no longer my home. What's wrong with that? Did you want my furniture and appliances, Liam?
But they were supposed to be for us, for our shared life, and you used money from our joint savings account, didn't you? You just took the money without my permission.
You had already spent almost everything without my consent, without even a word of discussion. I was truly shocked when I saw the balance. Do you understand how hurtful that was? I'm asking for my portion of the money you took from that account, the money that was rightfully mine, to be repaid to me in full. I will not be giving you anything otherwise.
Repayment? I can't do that right now, Rachel. It's impossible. And it was my savings too, you know. It wasn't just your money, it was ours.
Exactly, Liam, and I am asking for my share of our money back, because when I looked, there was almost nothing left. You used all of it. The vast majority of those funds were mine, contributed from my personal earnings. You completely drained the account, and you did it for what? To support your sister's irresponsible behavior?
Well, Lily was having a really tough time, Rachel. She was struggling financially, and she has 5 kids, you know? It's a lot to handle. She needed help, and I'm her brother.
So what about it, Liam? How does Lily's situation, however difficult, relate to my money, my earnings, my savings? It doesn't, does it? My money was not meant to be a charity fund for your sister.
What do you mean it doesn't relate? Of course it does. It's about family, Rachel. It's about being supportive. It's about helping those you love. This is family, and you're supposed to be marrying into my family. You're supposed to care about them. You are part of the family, so you need to care about this.
I am not going to be part of your family, Liam. Your sister's poor choices are not my burden to bear. I am no longer obligated to support them in any way.
Don't say that, Rachel. The Bali trip was truly awful without you. Taking care of 5 kids by myself, it was impossible. Physically and mentally exhausting. I needed you.
You're not saying you need me. You're saying you needed a free babysitter. You needed someone to handle the children so you didn't have to. That's what you needed, isn't it? A live-in housekeeper and childcare provider who would silently endure your dictates. Well, I am no longer available for that role. Figure it out yourself, Liam.
Don't talk like that, Rachel. Breaking off the engagement was just a joke, right? Where did you go? Please, just get over it and come back home. I'm begging you. I miss you. I need you.
Come back home? That's not my home anymore, Liam, and it is certainly not a place I would ever return to. I've already moved out of that house and found a new place. I'm in the process of moving in right now, actually.
What? That fast in just 1 week? How is that even possible? That's crazy. You found a new place and are already moving in within a week? That's unbelievably quick.
Yes, it was surprisingly quick, actually. I can finally live my own life, on my own terms, without having to constantly worry about what you'll do next or how you'll try to control me. Why would I, a complete stranger to your personal affairs now, explain anything to your husband? What possible reason could I have to do that? You honestly believe I owe you that much? Do you believe I have any obligation to clean up your mess? No, Lily, you will face the consequences for your harassment and your deceit. You and your brother have chosen your paths, and now you must walk it. Liam was forced to pay for everything, and as a result, he lost the trust and respect of his colleagues at work. His professional life, once seemingly secure, has become deeply uncomfortable for him. It also seems that Lily's deceit and reckless behavior have come to light, and her husband is now supervising her closely, ensuring she takes responsibility for her actions and works to repay her debts. This entire ordeal, as painful as it was, became a crucial turning point for Rachel. It opened her eyes to the importance of valuing her own life, her own dreams, and her own well-being. It taught her the vital lesson of setting boundaries and recognizing manipulative behavior. While Liam and Lily's actions were truly despicable, Rachel can only hope that, in time, they come to understand the gravity of what they've done and the pain they've caused. For her, however, the chapter is closed, and I'm moving forward with a newfound sense of freedom and purpose. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey, Gigi, are you still working from home? That's kind of lame, isn't it?
Hi, Emily. Wow, it's been a while. What exactly do you mean by lame?
Come on! You don't have any kids or anything, right? So why are you stuck at home all the time? If I were you, I'd go nuts! Don't you think it's time to actually rejoin society?
I'm not sure what you're confused about, but I am a part of society. Remote work is normal these days. It doesn't mean I'm not working or that I'm shut in.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway, I assume you heard about my wedding, right?
If it's whatever, then why bring it up? But yes, I've heard. Congratulations.
Thanks! So, about Sam, my fiancé, he just got a job offer from a major company. Isn't that amazing? Only fitting for my future husband, right? And the best part, some of his new colleagues are even coming to the wedding.
That makes sense. He interned there, and I remember he did some contract work with them last year, too.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Either way, congrats to both of you.
So, since it's a high-profile wedding now, we're aiming for a ceremony that reflects that, obviously, which means we kinda don't want people from the bottom rung showing up.
I'm sorry, what did you just say? Bottom rung?
Oh, no, don't get the wrong idea. It's not like I hate you or anything just because you're my brother-in-law's wife. I'm just saying, objectively, you kind of give off that vibe, you know?
Calling someone bottom rung isn't just a passing comment, Emily. If you're saying that to my face, you must really mean it. So tell me, why exactly do you think that way?
Honestly, you look so plain. Your clothes are always cheap looking. It's not like you own any designer stuff, right? You always show up looking like you just grabbed something off the clearance rack, and you expect to sit among executives at my wedding? Talk about awkward!
So, you're judging me based solely on what I wear, and using that as a reason to call me bottom tier? Emily, that's not just rude, it's petty and shallow.
Ugh, come on! I'm just being real! I have an image to maintain, okay? Do you know how embarrassing it would be to have someone show up in a wrinkled blouse while I'm surrounded by people in Gucci and Dior?
Are you planning a wedding or curating a runway show?
Whatever. Point is, you just don't fit the vibe we're going for, and I think you know that too.
You know what's ironic, Emily? For someone who just got her first foot in the door of a corporate world she doesn't even understand yet, you sure talk like you're royalty. Let me ask you something. Do you even know what I do?
You work on a laptop at home. Something with documents and meetings, right?
I run a consulting business. I've been managing accounts for startups and overseas clients for the past 7 years. Some of the executives you're bragging about, they know me by name because I've helped get funding for some of their departments.
Okay, sure. If that's what helps you sleep at night, still, appearances matter. No one cares what you say you do if you don't look the part.
I care more about substance than polish, but fine. If you want to keep playing this game of status and surface impressions, go ahead. Just know you're alienating people who've been nothing but polite to you.
Oh, please. I'm just being honest. It's not like I need you there anyway. Sam agreed with me, by the way.
That's interesting. Because the Sam I've known for years, the one who once worked under my team on a project, never struck me as someone who'd look down on people just for not wearing a logo on their chest.
You're lying. You never worked with Sam. He never mentioned you.
Of course he didn't. He was a junior contractor trying to find his footing. You really think he'd bring up how he got his first shot through his brother's wife?
You're bluffing.
Think what you want. I kept quiet because it was never about credit for me. But now that you've made it clear how little you respect me, I see no reason to spare your ego.
You're just bitter because you're not the one marrying into prestige.
No, I'm secure in the life I built with the partner I chose. I don't need to weaponize a wedding to feel powerful. But you're already acting like your marriage is a transaction, something to show off, not something to build on.
You're unbelievable!
You wanted me out of your wedding. Fine, I won't be attending, but let me give you a final piece of advice.
Don't need it!
You clearly do. If you keep measuring people's worth by how expensive their clothes are, you're going to find yourself surrounded by shallow smiles and empty compliments. And you'll wonder why no one truly has your back when you need them.
Save the lecture. I'm busy.
Enjoy your big day, Emily. You'll get the fancy photos and the polished speeches, but let's see how long it lasts once the glitter fades.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
On my part.
I'll talk to her.
No, don't. That might just make it worse. She'll think I came running to you to tattle or make her look bad.
But Gigi, she insulted you. She practically banned you from her own wedding. That's my sister, and she's completely out of line.
I know, but I also know how she is. If you say something, it'll become a whole dramatic mess. Right now, she's just being petty. Letting it slide might be the smarter move, for now at least.
Okay, but are you seriously going to skip the wedding?
That was my first instinct. Honestly, I was so humiliated and angry, I wanted to block her right then and there.
But you can't skip it. You're part of the family. And what about Riley? Didn't she ask you to give the toast at the reception?
She did, and you're right. I can't just vanish and let someone like Emily make me feel small. That would only give her what she wants.
That's the Gigi I know.
I'll go. I'll hold my head high, wear whatever I damn well please.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
coworkers barely looked at me. Even when I asked, no one would explain anything. And Peter just told me, ask Gigi. Then he left. Why is no one treating me like the bride? It was supposed to be my day.
I simply did what you asked. I played the role of a stranger, remember? Didn't even do the toast. You noticed that, didn't you?
Wait, that's why no one did the toast? The MC looked so awkward. Are you saying you deliberately sabotaged my wedding?
No sabotage at all. You told me to act like a stranger, so I did. But I suppose when the CEO pretends to be a stranger, it sends a signal, doesn't it?
CEO? Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm the CEO of Sam's company. The one he just got hired into.
What? That makes no sense! Sam only got the job thanks to Peter's connections. Why would you be involved?
Because Peter is my secretary.
What?
I met my husband at our company. Peter proved himself highly capable, so I promoted him, my right-hand man. Eventually, that relationship blossomed into a marriage. As for Sam, he interned with us during university. Later, when I learned he was becoming family, I offered him a full-time position. I thought it would be a nice gesture. That's why so many employees were here today. They assumed it was a company wedding, since the CEO's relative was getting married.
No, none of this makes any sense. Peter never told us that. Sam doesn't know either.
Sam may have seen my name on internal documents, but we've never met personally at work. It's possible he never connected the dots.
Still, why wouldn't Peter say anything? If you're his boss and his wife, why hide that?
Because we both knew how you felt about me.
What?
You never liked me. Even early on, you made passive-aggressive comments, tried to undermine me, acted cold. Peter and I both knew that if you found out I was the CEO and that Sam's job offer came from me, not him, you'd throw a fit. So, we decided to keep it quiet. I was going to give the toast tonight, formally introduce myself. But when you told me to disappear, we figured it was best to let you face the consequences of your own behavior.
So this was some trap? You set me up?
Don't twist it. You gave the order. You said I was beneath you, that I should stand in the corner, pretend not to exist. You even told me to get divorced. You dehumanized me, so I did exactly what you wanted.
This is so messed up. You ruined my wedding! I was humiliated in front of everyone!
You humiliated yourself. You insulted someone who not only welcomed you into the family, but quietly helped you behind the scenes. I kept your secrets. I let your cruelty slide for years. But today, you crossed a line, and now you're facing the fallout.
What secrets? I haven't done anything wrong!
You called me pathetic, cheap, bottom of the ladder. Then you told me to pretend I didn't exist. You demanded I divorce my husband just so you wouldn't be embarrassed. And now you're surprised the room felt cold? You reaped exactly what you sowed.
Ugh, this is unbelievable! Peter's going to hear about this. I'll tell him how you manipulated everything. He'll side with me. You'll see.
Go ahead. Peter already knows everything. And for the record, he said your behavior today was disgraceful.
No, Peter wouldn't say that. He's always on my side. He loves me. You must have turned him against me. You probably told him lies.
I didn't have to tell him anything. He watched it all unfold.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, isn't that? Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Burn every bridge between us, I have to consider the bigger picture.
Unbelievable! So now you're telling me this is my fault?
Isn't it? Let's talk facts, shall we? Peter told me something the other day. Sam came to him asking if his salary would increase once he went full-time. Seems normal, right?
Yeah, so what? That's a totally reasonable question.
Except the numbers he quoted were weird. He said he's been surviving on less than $1,000 a month. That after paying rent and commuting costs, he barely had money left to eat. That doesn't sound right for someone working as much overtime as he has.
Okay, I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but this is getting ridiculous. I don't have time for this. Just put him back on the full-time track.
Running away now? Emily, be honest. You've been taking Sam's paycheck, haven't you? Skimming off the top, maybe even more than half, and telling him it's his whole salary?
Excuse me? Are you accusing me of stealing from my own husband? That's completely insane. How dare you?
You can shout all you want, but Peter and I already know. And you can yell at me all day, but the truth's out. Sam's checking his bank records right now. Peter sent him everything this morning.
Wait, no. You're saying that little comment you made during the wedding about me having skeletons in my closet? This was it? This is what you meant?
Bingo. I didn't bring it up earlier because I was still hoping you'd act with even a shred.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help, I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
It for something. What are you talking about?
Well, you know how I sometimes work at cafes when I want a change of pace, right?
Yeah?
I happened to see her, a few times actually. Emily going in and out of the slot parlors behind the station pretty regularly.
Emily? Gambling? Are you serious? You're saying she's been blowing Sam's money on Patch's slot or something? I had no idea.
I mean, I can't say for certain that all of it went there, but that's where I saw her. And you know how it is lately. There's been a rise in housewives getting addicted to those machines. It's not uncommon anymore.
God, that explains a lot. All this time I thought Sam was just tight with his spending, but he's been walking around with barely anything in his account. He thought it was just temporary because of the supposed delay in getting full-time status, but she's been taking his paychecks and gambling them away.
That's what it looks like.
Why didn't you tell me this earlier? If you'd said something, I could have told Sam everything today all at once. We had the chance to lay it all out, this whole twisted game she's been playing.
I know. I thought about it. But, in the end, I decided not to.
What? Why not?
Because I don't think it's our place anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, look, we already stepped in and told him the most important part, about the salary, about the deceit. That was Peter's responsibility as his brother, and that was already a huge deal. But when it comes to what she used that money for, or how their marriage is really going to move forward after this, that's between them now, not us.
Yeah, but...
Think about it. If it were you, if your partner had been hiding something that huge, and then your in-laws suddenly came in and dropped the bomb that your wife had been gambling your money away, wouldn't you just feel humiliated, angry, like your whole life was a joke?
Yeah, I guess you're right. If I'd known about this before today, I definitely would have told him everything without thinking twice. But hearing it from your own family, it'd cut even deeper.
Exactly. That's why I held back. Not because I wanted to protect Emily. Believe me, I don't owe her anything. But because Sam deserves to figure this out on his own terms, with dignity.
I respect that. You always know where to draw the line, even when I don't.
Thanks. Besides, if what we already revealed wasn't enough of a wake-up call for him, nothing will be. And if he does go digging on his own and finds the gambling or whatever else, at least he'll be the one to put the pieces together. That matters.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I guess now we just step back.
That's the best thing we can do. Let them handle their mess. We've done what we had to.
And Emily, you still don't want to have anything to do with her, do you?
No, I've made up my mind. I know she's your sister, and I hate that it's come to this, but I can't pretend anymore. I've seen too much, and honestly, I'm exhausted. I don't want someone like her anywhere near our lives anymore.
I understand, and I'm sorry. I really am. I wish I could say she wasn't like this. I wish I could say I didn't see it coming. But now that I look back, the signs were there, I just didn't want to admit it.
That's how it always is with family. We overlook things until it's too late.
Yeah, but this time I'm with you. She's crossed too many lines. I don't think there's any coming back from this. At least not anytime soon.
Then let's not force it. Let her deal with the consequences. If she learns something from it, fine. If she doesn't, that's her choice.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Husband, you gambled away his trust, literally and figuratively. And now you want what? Sympathy? Redemption?
I just want to fix it. I know I messed up. I know I can't take it back. But if I could just start over.
Then start over without us. Be an adult, get a job, learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. Stop looking for someone to clean up after your messes, because no one's coming to rescue you this time.
Okay, I get it. I really do. Just don't tell them, please. Don't ruin whatever tiny bit of dignity I have left.
lies with its capacity for cruelty. By the way, I was just handed a boiled egg. Is this your idea of a meal? Martha, you didn't eat anything, did you? Such a shame. How truly sad. Here, for the poor pension-dependent old woman, who apparently couldn't manage to bring her own meal, a single boiled egg. It's simple, humble fare, but perhaps it will suffice. Do try not to choke. We wouldn't want any unfortunate incidents. Brandy, why would you do something like this? What possible justification could there be for such a deliberate and calculated insult? I understand I am not Clara's birth mother. That fact has been established and acknowledged countless times. However, I am still her mother in every sense that truly matters. I raised her, I loved her, and I continue to care for her deeply. I don't deserve this kind of treatment. I have committed no offense, no transgression that warrants such a public and personal affront. Oh, I know. I'm well aware of the details. There's no blood relation, is there? You keep bringing it up as if it's some profound secret. It's common knowledge. I believe your daughter was named Clara, correct? An adopted child brought into your family, not born into it. Brandy, my daughter Clara came to us through adoption. She is our precious daughter, cherished and loved as if she was born of our own flesh and blood. She is and always will be a vital, irreplaceable part of our family. What does that have to do with anything? How does that historical detail justify your abhorrent behavior today? It means that a grandchild born to a daughter with no blood relation to you makes you a stranger, doesn't it? It's quite simple. There's no shared lineage, no ancestral bond. Strangers cannot be trusted. They always betray you. My family, on the other hand, is bound by blood, by an unbreakable natural connection. Brandy, wait a moment, please. Please, just consider your words. Are you, by any chance, implying that our family relationship, forged through love and commitment, is somehow illegitimate? Are you actually stating that because there's no direct blood tie between me and my beloved grandson, Daniel, that we are nothing more than strangers? That our bond is meaningless? Yes, precisely. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's audacious for you to even claim the title of family. It's an act of presumption, an arrogant overstep of boundaries. You have no right to that claim. You're an outsider. Brandy, that's enough. Absolutely enough. I can tolerate insults directed at me. I've faced my fair share of rude people in my life, and I can endure personal attacks. But I will not permit this mockery and insult against my sacred relationship with Daniel and my late daughter Clara. They are my family, bonded by love and shared life, not just by genetics. You have no right to diminish or deny what we are. This is unforgivable. Wow, you're scary. You'll collapse from high blood pressure if you get that angry. Honestly, you should calm down. Strangers should leave. You don't belong here. This is a place for real family to deepen their bonds, for those connected by blood and tradition. Don't act like a victim when you're clearly in the wrong, when you're attempting to impose yourself where you don't belong. Besides, our family has a company. You should be grateful that a poor man like Daniel, your grandson, got to marry into our family to gain this connection to wealth and prestige. Consider yourself fortunate. I'll just call for my car to take me home. Poor people walk home. Pensioners like you don't contribute to society. You merely consume resources. So you should fend for yourselves and find your own way back.
Grandma, are you okay? What happened back there? I never in my wildest dreams thought Brandy would be so cruel, so utterly despicable. I'm so sorry you had to experience that.
Daniel, I'm sorry. I truly am. I should have endured it. I should have bitten my tongue and tolerated her insults, no matter how venomous. I ruined the introduction, didn't I? I allowed her to provoke me, and now this important event, meant to solidify your future, has been tainted.
Grandma, you did nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing. You stood up for yourself. For us. And besides, I just left that place. I couldn't just stand by while she said those unforgivable things to you, while she attacked our family's very foundation. It was an insult to both of us. No matter what anyone says, no matter what twisted definition of family they try to impose, you are my grandmother. You've always been there for me, always loved me unconditionally. I won't let them deny that bond. They have no right to diminish what we are to each other. Oh, right, Grandma, you haven't eaten anything, have you? You must be starving after that ordeal. I'll go buy your favorite blueberry muffins from the bakery on Willow Street. Let's find a quiet place and we can eat them together. My treat.
Well, thank you, Daniel. You truly are a good man. I'm so happy you grew up to be such a kind-hearted, empathetic person. Your compassion is a testament to the love you've been shown.
It's all thanks to you, Grandma. You raised me after Mom and Dad died in that terrible accident. You were there when no one else was. You picked me up when I was at my lowest. You taught me what real family means, what true love and dedication look like. Still, Brandy and her family are even more troublesome than I heard. Maya always spoke about her mother's strictness and obsession with family lineage, but I never imagined it would manifest in such an overtly hostile and ill-mannered way. They seem completely devoid of common sense, of basic human decency.
Well, that much was obvious. People with such warped perspectives are truly difficult to deal with. Maya always hinted at their extreme views on family, at their almost suffocating possessiveness. Of course, everyone has their own values, their own belief about what constitutes a family, but denying other forms of family, dismissing bonds of love and shared life simply because they lack a biological link is unforgivable. It's a narrow-minded and deeply hurtful perspective.
Yes, I agree completely. I can't let what they did to you go unpunished. You're like a parent to me, Grandma. You've been my unwavering pillar of support. I can't stand by while you're disrespected like this.
Daniel, your words alone make me happy. Knowing you feel that way is truly a blessing. But please, don't push yourself too hard. Don't let their ugliness consume you. It's not worth sacrificing your own peace of mind for their malice.
Don't be silly, Grandma. Push myself. I'm angry too. How could I not be? My blood is boiling. I'm not gonna stay silent. This isn't just about me. It's about our family, about upholding the respect you deserve.
That's my grandson. You're right. You're absolutely right. I, too, am incensed. I can't stand by and let them get away with this. All right, Daniel, let's both do what we can, without overdoing it. We must be strategic, not reckless.
Agreed. That's the spirit. Let's make them regret denying our family. Let's show them the true strength of bonds forged by love and commitment, not just by genetics.
Martha, how is it that a poor pensioner, a woman who presumably lives on a meager state pension, arrived in a luxury car with a driver, no less? It makes no sense. It defies all logic. She's supposed to be a nobody, an insignificant old woman. Brandy, what do you mean, how? I am, after all, an advisor to a company, a rather substantial one, actually. I gave up my license early due to my age, as driving becomes increasingly difficult and dangerous in my senior years. So I found it prudent to hire a driver. It's simply a matter of practical convenience and safety. An advisor? An advisor to a company? Are you implying you also own a company? Are you actually trying to suggest you have some kind of significant financial standing? Yes, that's correct. I do. I believe your family has traditionally managed a company, haven't they? A long-standing enterprise, passed down through generations, if I recall correctly. Yes, and thanks to that, our small company has grown to the level of a medium-sized enterprise, a respectable business that has been a cornerstone of our family's prosperity for decades. We've built something substantial. I suppose yours is just a small, shabby company run by an old woman who probably has no real idea what she's doing. A mere hobby, no doubt. Brandy, it's quite impressive that you've managed to grow your company through years of dedicated effort. That speaks to a certain level of commitment and perseverance. My company, however, was inherited from my daughter and son-in-law, Clara and Thomas, after their tragic passing. So I didn't build it from scratch, unlike your family. Therefore, I truly admire that your family started a business from nothing and has continued to grow it through generations. That's a different kind of achievement. Huh? Wait a minute. Your daughter and son-in-law's company? How could a company be inherited by you, someone with no blood relation to the original founders? That makes absolutely no sense. It goes against all established norms of inheritance. Brandy, it's a deeply sad story. My beloved daughter, Clara, passed away during Daniel's birth, leaving behind a profound void. A few years later, my son-in-law, Thomas, Daniel's father, was diagnosed with a terminal illness. He knew his time was limited. He left a will, clearly and unambiguously bequeathing the company to me. It was his way of entrusting me with the care of his only son, Daniel, and with the legacy he had built. He wanted me to be Daniel's protector, his guardian, and the steward of their shared dream. Blood relation is not the only definition of family, Brandy. Not the only criterion for trust or responsibility. At least for us, for Daniel and me, we are family, bound by love, by shared grief, and by unwavering commitment, no matter what anyone else says or thinks. Thomas must have been so regretful, so heart-wrenchingly sad to leave this world. He lost his wife, Clara, and had to leave behind his young son, Daniel, and a newly established company, a dream he had poured his life into. So I felt it was my solemn duty, my moral obligation to protect and nurture what they had entrusted to me, to ensure their legacy endured. And by the way, you assumed my company was small, perhaps even insignificant, but in terms of scale, it's actually a large corporation with several successful branches. Don't underestimate me, Brandy. Your assumptions are woefully inaccurate. There is no way that's true. You're lying. Even if you did somehow inherit it, how could you possibly run a company without any business knowledge? Without a lifetime of experience in the industry? It's absurd. You must be completely inept. Brandy, I relied on the colleagues Thomas trusted implicitly, the people who were with him from the very beginning, who shared his vision. You're right, I have no innate business knowledge. I'm not a born entrepreneur. I wasn't even involved in the company initially. It was their domain. It made absolute sense to entrust the company's daily operations to those who helped establish it and worked hard alongside Thomas. They possessed the expertise and the loyalty. Unbelievable! Entrusting a company, a family legacy to a stranger, someone not bound by blood or family loyalty, that's an act of utter madness. Brandy, I knew I lacked the necessary skills for direct management. That was a clear, pragmatic assessment. However, by relying on others, on these so-called strangers, and accepting their expertise and help, the company has grown significantly. It has not just survived, but thrived. You, on the other hand, talk about family business, but it sounds like you only trust your own blood, your own narrow circle, and you never allowed outsiders to bring new perspectives or innovative ideas into your company. Isn't that precisely why there's such a vast difference in scale between our companies now? Because one embraced change and external talent while the other stifled it? Shut up, just shut up. We have history, a long, proud history, and if only we had enough capital, the company would have done well. It's all about the money. Daniel, Maya's grandmother, if she owned a company, she should have said so. We could have used her connections, even without blood ties to her adopted child. She's the founder's mother. That means you're the successor, right? Since we're going to be a family, you should support us. We're having trouble with funding right now, a serious capital crunch.
Hello, Brandy. That's quite a presumptuous request, isn't it? My marriage to Maya has nothing to do with the company.
My daughter is part of the company, so her husband naturally is too. It's only natural to support your own family, isn't it? To back those who are connected to you by blood and by business. This is how things are done.
Brandy, that's a rather peculiar line of reasoning. Frankly, it's insane. Why would I support you? You denied and insulted my cherished grandmother, the woman who practically raised me. You called her a stranger. You tried to humiliate her.
Grandmother? I've never met your grandmother. I don't know what you're talking about. What insult are you talking about, Daniel? I'm completely unaware.
Brandy, I see. So you genuinely deny any form of family outside of blood relations, do you? You truly believe that love, care, and commitment count for nothing if there's no genetic link? The person you so cruelly dismissed as a stranger yesterday is my grandmother. She is my family. She raised me. No matter what anyone says, no matter how much you try to redefine reality, she is my family. In a way, she's like a parent to me, a profound and loving influence in my life.
Wait, what are you talking about? Your parents are deceased, aren't they? I am aware of that. What are you implying about parent figures? What exactly are you trying to say?
You truly are impossible to reason with. This conversation is utterly pointless. Listen very carefully. The people you call strangers, the people you denigrate and try to cast out, are my family. My grandmother was old and frail, but she always made the effort to come to my school events and parent-teacher conferences. She'd apologize, saying, "I'm sorry for embarrassing you with my wrinkled old face," but she always said she wanted to see me grow up. She wanted to witness every milestone, to be a part of my life. She's completely different from you, completely. You wouldn't understand.
Of course she's different. I value family. My family, not strangers. If a stranger showed up at the school event, an outsider attempting to infiltrate my family's private life, I'd throw them out. I'd have them removed. Don't compare me to someone who pretends to be family when they're not. Don't you dare put me in the same category as that woman.
Brandy, you're right. My apologies. It was disrespectful of me to even make the comparison. My grandmother didn't cry in front of me even when my grandfather died. She always thought only of me, protecting me, cushioning me from grief. She's a strong, selfless, kind person. It was an insult to her to compare her to someone like you who thinks only of themselves.
What? Are you insulting me, your mother-in-law? You are being impertinent and disrespectful.
Brandy, I'm not insulting you. I'm merely stating a truth. I just think you're impossible to reason with, that's all. You operate on a completely different moral compass.
What a rude person. How can my daughter, my own flesh and blood, even consider marrying someone like this? She clearly has no taste. Well, it doesn't matter if you have money, if you're so successful. Hurry up and support us. Transfer the funds. That's all I want from you. That's the only value you bring to this arrangement.
I told you before, didn't I? I won't support you. Not after what you said and did. And now, as of this moment, you and I are strangers. Our connection, if there ever truly was one, is severed.
No, we're not strangers. We're getting married. My daughter and your money are still connected to me.
I'm breaking off the engagement with Maya. I will not marry into a family. constant suffocating fear of your reactions, your punishments. She couldn't break free. That's why she chose to cut ties with you. She chose freedom and her own future over your toxic control.
Daniel, my daughter would never betray me. Not my Maya. That's impossible. Family doesn't betray each other. They are bound by an unbreakable bond. You must have incited her. You filled her head with lies. Give me back my daughter. Bring her home.
Brandy, family doesn't betray each other only holds true if there's immense, unconditional love from parent to child. A deep, nurturing, self-sacrificing love. You didn't give her proper love. Not in the way she needed it. You gave her control.
no right? Brandy, you're saying harsh things, but that's simply your perspective. This proposal came directly from your daughter, Maya. It was her idea, her initiative. Maya? My Maya would never. That's impossible. She wouldn't undermine me. Brandy, Maya handles the company's accounting, doesn't she? So she's intimately aware of the company's true financial situation. She's seen the numbers, the projections, the impending disaster. I understand your company's been in a severe slump for several years, Brandy. The financial reports I've seen are dire. Maya, unlike you, deeply cares for the employees, even those not related by blood. She recognizes their loyalty, their dedication, their families. She said if the company goes bankrupt, if it collapses under your mismanagement, the employees will be left stranded, jobless, without recourse. That's why she came to me, why she bowed her head and asked me to save the company, to save their livelihoods. She's truly admirable, Brandy. She has the makings of a true manager, a compassionate leader. As her grandmother, I felt compelled to act when she humbled herself like that, for the sake of those innocent employees. That's why I've made this proposal. It's a rescue, not a hostile takeover. Oh, don't be ridiculous, an outsider, someone with no blood connection to our legacy, interfering in my company's management? This is an insult. It's a blatant power grab. I am not taking help from strangers. I refuse. Brandy, you're quite quick to say that, considering you were persistently asking my grandson, Daniel, for financial support. That support, which you so eagerly sought, would have come directly from my company. It seems your aversion...